All right, here we go. Let's see. Is everything okay? I think we're live, guys. I think we're live. This way? Does it make you happier? There we go. I think we're live, guys. This is the first one of 2021. Can you believe it? And I thought I would take you guys outside to enjoy the outside. Now, waiting for everybody to join in. So we're just gonna do like a little walk. I don't want to get too far from the internet because it might freak it out. See ya. We're just gonna walk around. Okay, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of time for everybody to get in and wait. Hi. I'm just kind of killing some time while everybody gets in the chat. And I know I have not live streamed in what, a month or 2 or 6? I don't think it's been 6, but we'll be okay with it. Just say a month or 2. Just got back to the house. This has been a pretty crazy weekend, but in a good way, not a bad way, a good way. So it's my mom's birthday. So we've been trying to celebrate her birthday because birthdays are a big deal in our house. Birthdays are humongous. So we make a big deal over it for the next, we try to do a month, but it's kind of hard sometimes, especially if there's more than one person in the month. But I don't know. I'm just rambling because I'm just killing time. Oh gosh, you're trying to do 2 live streams at the same time. Oh my gosh, that's like dedication right there as a friend. But I'm just gonna kill some time and let everybody get in. Because I completely just sprung this on everyone. So I'm not expecting a big live stream. I'm not expecting like 20 or 40 people to show up to it. But I just wanted to do this because I have been slacking and my stand is broke. So I'm having to use a selfie stick. See? View. So we're just going to work at it this way and hopefully it's enough for everyone. But I'm not expecting a big live stream. I'm not expecting a bunch of people to show up because I kind of sprung this on you guys last minute and I can't really expect y'all to show up to something that I didn't give you guys kind of, a heads up on. But anyway, and plus my arm may get tired and we'll go until the phone dies because we're outside, so we don't have a plug up. We're just kind of winging this, winging a prayer, guys. So I don't really expect, I don't have any, Are we live? We're still live? I dropped the camera and I think I freaked the camera out when I dropped it. It was like... Anyway, it's my airheadedness just showing for once. Well, like the 100th time. But like I said, guys, I don't have anything planned for this live stream. I don't know if I'm going to read anything. Yeah, the clip on like I said, I'm using a selfie stick. So by using a selfie stick, it's unpredictable. The way I'm having to hold it to get it to live stream is kind of annoying as well. So I have nothing planned. So we will just do this and wing in a prayer, like I said, and let everybody get in before I start really getting into talking. Because I just realized that I have not live streamed in a while. So I'm sorry about that. Things have been pretty crazy. There's no excuse, so I'm not going to sit here and give you guys, hey Wendigo, hey Evil. I'm not going to give you guys excuses because I think you guys hear that enough from narrators that like we've been gone for a while. Oh, excuses. So I'm not going to do that to you guys. I'm not going to give you excuses. It's just life happens. Life happens and you can't live stream, you can't upload videos, but I don't know. I feel kind of motivated right now to get on the ball. Like I told you guys, we'll go ahead and set up everything like we usually do and ask you guys, how are you doing? You can never be asked enough how you're doing because in the world we live in today, I don't think we actually take time to care about how everybody's feeling. So I'm just going to ask you guys, leave comments below, how are you? I can't complain too much. It's the income tax season. Are you guys excited? Do you file taxes? Do you get income taxes back? Getting some extra money always helps. Are you guys still in quarantine and lockdown? For us, I don't know. I went out with my mom for her birthday today and must have seen like 40 people without a mask. So that kind of freaked me out a little bit, even though it's still mandatory where we live that you have to wear a mask. So, hey Outrum, how are you doing? So anyway, how are you guys doing? Leave comments below. How are you doing? It's January. It's 2021. It's a new year. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like I said, I feel kind of motivated this weekend to do stuff. And it may be because of my TikTok channel. I guess you call a TikTok a channel. Or is it just your TikTok? Either way. I feel kind of motivated with my TikTok right now. It went from 0 followers to we're almost at 1,000 on TikTok. I know that's probably not a big deal for some people. But I don't know, guys. I think it's a big deal for me. I mean, you go from 0 to 1,000. That means people are actually liking what I'm doing on TikTok. So that made me happy. So seeing how TikTok's doing good, I'm starting to feel kind of motivated to get back into my channel and get back into my vlogs and just reconnect with you guys, because I have missed you guys so much. I'm not joking. I have missed you guys. So I'm hoping your I mean, I haven't got to asking about how was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? How is the first month of 2021 treating you? Good? Bad? Has anybody gotten... Something made a noise behind me and scared me into the daylight. Hey, hopefully I get this right. Sock Goblin, amazing. It cut off before I could finish reading your name, but how are you doing? It's the daylight hours and there's already weird noises out here. It's making me feel great right now. Christmas is good, first month. I like hearing that. I'm glad that 21 is kicking off better than 2020 did. Of course, 2020 kicked off January and February okay-ish, and then we got into March and it just kind of went downhill from there. Hi, Aisha. How are you doing? I know I'm usually don't live stream on Sundays because most of the time everybody's kind of busy on Sundays, and everybody kept telling me, quit making strange noises behind me. I don't like that. It's freaking me out. I usually don't live stream on Sunday, but I missed Friday, and it's kind of a funny story. I had full intentions on live streaming on Friday. Sorry, I'm reading the comments because I don't have nothing else to read it on. Oh gosh, that's bad. If you can say 2020 was better than the beginning of this year, that's bad. Of course, the beginning of 2020, in all fairness, did start off, my neighbors are so nosy. 2020 did start off really good. And then it just, like I said, went. So I got hit with a pandemic and a divorce. So I'm still in the middle of that. But anyway, trying to think. I lost my train of thought. I hope everyone's doing well too. I mean, I'm serious. I'm really hoping that 2021 redeems 2020. Because, I mean, 2020 wasn't all bad. I'm not going to lie. Because I know all of us sit around like 2020 was terrible. But, I don't know. Not all of 2020 was terrible. 2020 had its perks. There's a lot of good things that happened in 2020 for me that made, for me, 2020 redeemable. So, I don't know. I can find some good things. And I think I even got the corona, too, and I made it through. So, yeah, I agree. I agree. If 2021 does not redeem last year, we're just, Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Wendigo. I'm sorry to hear that you've had 3 deaths in 3 days. I am so sorry. I can understand how Thank you, Aisha. Thank you so much. I'm so glad when you guys show up. Oh my gosh, don't say that, Sock Goblin, please. I mean, 2020 was just like, here, hold my sweet tea. And 2021's like, hold my beer and let's see how we go. But again, I'm sorry, Wendigo, that, were they like really close, like family members, or it was just, I mean, a death is a death, whether they're really super close to them or it's just a friend. It's still good. I'm still not good. I'm just gonna go on. I'm just gonna warn you guys, I had a big iced coffee this morning, and I'm not real good with caffeine. I get really hyper and I talk a lot, which is probably good for live streaming. But I don't know, guys. Like I said, I'm feeling super motivated and super pumped for this year. Oh gosh, I'm sorry to hear that for both of you, that you guys have had people pass away. It's whether you're super close to them or you're not, it's still hard. Yes, yay for hyperness. Yeah. I don't think my family feels that, because you try sitting at a birthday dinner and trying to hold your sweet tea and just be like, chill. And all I kept thinking is we'll be done soon, I can go live stream. I didn't really think that the whole time, but I could get some of my hyperness out if I could live stream. But I've been feeling super motivated to start 2021 off and get... You can see the top of my head. Well, I hope you can. What? Either y'all are talking to each other or you're saying something to me, and I agree. Hyperness is awesome, because if I didn't have it some days... Oh gosh, I don't think I could handle having a natural resistance. I'm a powder puff, meaning your camera angle. This is the best I can do. My hand's starting to hurt holding this selfie stick, because like I said, my stand got broke. I got a brand new stand for hold my camera for live streaming and doing videos, and I set it behind our back door, and somebody come running through and bounce the back door off of my stand and pop the top off, so it won't screw back on to hold the camera up. So I've got to find me some amazing glue and glue it back. Leave comments below if you know of some amazing glue that will help this girl out with her problems, because I am not buying, because that was a really awesome, it was like a ring light and a stand, and I'm no telling what people driving down the road think of me. It's like, what the heck is she doing? I'm getting better about not being so embarrassed. Like, I'm getting to where I can now videotape in public. The other day I shot 3 TikToks in front of people I work with, only to find out that we're not supposed to be videotaping at the job I work. So all 3 of those TikTok videos have to be shut down because of it. They don't know that I did it, but we had a big, huge meeting about cell phones and recording stuff and sending it on the internet. And I'm just sitting there like, I don't know who would do that. That's crazy. So 5-minute epoxy. Okay, I need to try that, because and if I missed your comments, I'm sorry. I did not bring another backup to read comments on a different phone. I just brought this out to videotape, and so as it's going, I see comments, and if they're really long, I miss half of it. So it's not that I'm not trying to address you. I'm slow sometimes. So anyway. And it's kind of warmer today. Today I went outside and it's probably about 65 degrees. So, well, thank you. I actually like the way my hair turned out. So it was like a great day to live stream, because my hair was like, okay, a camera's going on. We'll actually do something today. So I'm proud of it. Good hair. Good. Be good for the camera. And my brain just went, phew. But it's actually kind of warmer. It was warmer when I first decided to shoot outside. When I first decided to shoot outside, it felt like it was 70. Now I've come outside and the sun disappeared and it feels a little bit colder. I think it's about 60, 65 degrees, and it's definitely way warmer than it's been for the last, used to be mixed with, and it's activator before use. Thank you, because my blondness will totally mess up on that and just put the epoxy and completely ruin the selfie, the ring light. Happy Merry Christmas, you ruined it. From the Meat Locker. I have not heard from Meat Locker, Busy. Oh, this is his different names. Meat Locker, Busy, Horror by Busy, and Darkest Side. I have not heard from him in 2 months, and I've messaged him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and I think on YouTube, and I have not heard from him. So he's probably busy. This is just how he rolls. He gets busy with work, and you don't hear from him for like 2 months. I think the next time I talk to him, I'm going to get his phone number so I can just bug him. Like, have your phone number, and I'm just going to text you when I need to talk to you, okay? Because I do worry about him. With the pandemic, I do worry about him. Plus, the last time he was on the live stream I did, we all talked about, 3 of us. I think it's me, Evil, and Darkest, going on the road and doing some funny stuff and doing, well, not funny stuff, but it probably will end up being funny. Let's be honest. With my randomness, it's always crazy funny. But like taking our act on the road and finding like haunted places and staying there. I've already found several where I live. And one of them, this is something I'm really super excited about. One of the places I want to go and see, because I've heard it's super haunted. It was the hospital I was born in. Back when it was a hospital, a lot of strange things happened. And I was born in this hospital, and maybe 5 years after I was born in the hospital, that hospital, it turned into a retirement home and then an apartment building and then a retirement home, and now it's been sitting vacant now for like 5 years, and they say it is super haunted, and it's literally in the town next to where I live, and I'm so excited. I want to do it, but I'm too much of a chicken to do it by myself, so I would love nothing more than to get some backup and have people go with me. Now, I know my niece wants to go, but I keep thinking if we're trespassing and we get arrested, I do not want my 14-year-old niece getting arrested with me. So, and my sister, I think if she went with me, would be like screaming. She would be like ghost hunters. What is that? What is that? And so I really want to go and be more quiet and actually catch something, because I'm on the fence about ghosts sometimes, you know? I'm kind of on the fence about hauntings, so we'll see how that goes, but that's something I really have wanted to do, and I think with Darkest talking about wanting to go to the Valeska murder house, it's really sparked me to want to do it. So I think if we can get these channels rolling, or one of our channels rolling, something rolling, and get some funding, I think it's something that we are working on. If we can get a hold of Darkest and keep a hold of him to do this. So Darkest, if you're lurking, or you watch this at any point, so I don't know. I'm excited about that. I definitely have always wanted to go to haunted places, stay, visit, and catch something. Because like I said, I'm kind of on the fence about ghosts and paranormal stuff. I believe in it, but I'm also skeptical about it. I like to keep an open mind. I mean, it's not all, it's real, and it's not all. That's a good idea, Sock Goblin. That is a good idea. I could also say that I lost my sister and just tell her to act like she's nuts. That might work too. Like, hey, pretend. Freebird! Hey, Leon, how are you doing? That's something I definitely could do, is tell my sister to just act like she's, you know, not all right upstairs, and just wander around and be like, oh, look, I was looking for her, officer. I'm so sorry, I found her. And we'll do that. So that's a good idea. Thank you for that idea. I won't try the cat, but I'll try my sister's not all there. That would work. Get an idea. But it's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to go to haunted houses. And here in Alabama, there is a crap ton of places that you can go that they say is extremely haunted. Like, for example, in Huntsville, Alabama, there is a child cemetery hooked onto an adult cemetery. And they literally have a playground. Is it raining? Either that or I'm spitting on myself. I don't know. We'll just go with it. There is a playground attached to the child cemetery. And they say lots of strange things happen. And I've always wanted to go. But again, I'm not going by myself. I'm a chicken. Sorry. But like I said, there's a place in Huntsville. There's a place, Sloss Furnaces in Birmingham. I heard it's super haunted. Feed that internet a biscuit, quick. I don't know how long I'll be live streaming because my phone, we're outside, and yeah, if there's a noise, Sock Goblin, I go into attack mode. Like, I will legitimately be scared, but I will go into attack mode. So I'll be one of those nuts people. I won't be like, did you hear that? I'll be like, dude, I know karate and jujitsu. I don't know it, but we'll just go with it, okay? But I don't know how long we're going to live stream today, because this was a spur of the moment. And sometimes with me, it's probably the best to not plan something, just shoot for the gusto and go for it. Because if I plan, then I talk myself out of it, and then I feel guilty about it. But I didn't get to tell you guys this earlier because I started talking to the people in chat. Friday, I had full intentions. I had set up, was ready to live stream, and I wasn't feeling real great. I was super tired because I worked all day. And And it was like, okay, I've got an hour to live stream. I'm just going to relax. So I sat down with my family and started watching a movie, and that was me. So next now I get poked in the face by one of my kids, and it's 9 o'clock and I've missed live stream time. So this is why we don't plan, because if I plan, I'm not going to do it. So if I just go, hey, you know what? I'm free. Let's do it right now. So hopefully you guys have hit the notification bell. If you're new to the chat and you're just kind of, or new to the channel, I should say, if you haven't subscribed, I suggest to subscribe, because you never know with me. I'm random and crazy, and you never know what I'm going to do next. Thank you for stopping by. Somebody's laughing at me. I did something funny, didn't I? Sorry. But thank you for stopping by. I always love when you guys, and keep coming back, because I'm not know about this week. We'll live stream again this week on Friday. Back to our normal, schedule. Can't talk today. We'll go back to live streaming on Fridays, unless you guys like Sundays better. It's really up to you guys. I am free as long as it's the afternoon. I guess I kind of like Sunday because I can live stream in the daylight hours. And now if something goes bump, when I said I fell asleep, yeah, that's me for sure. Okay. Oh, tell him to do his schoolwork. It's okay. I just found out my daughter's been missing assignments too, so I feel you on that one. But we're going to, it's up to you guys. If you like Friday nights, 8 or 9 o'clock, that's fine with me. If you like Sundays around this time, it's also fine with me, because we can now do it in the daylight hours. So now, if Kevin and Karen next door decide to be funny, my camera can go up above the fence and we can say hi to them. If you guys are used to my live streams, there's always strange shenanigans next door with my, Fridays are better, that's fine with me too. The only thing about Sunday is, like I said, it's daylight hours. I can surprise my neighbor and be like, oh, they do a lot of fun stuff on Sundays, so you never know. And if I can really get motivated, I may start live streaming on Fridays and Sundays. That way maybe Friday nights we could do a spooky storytelling. Hi, how are you? Do spooky storytelling, and then Sundays just be funny and laid back. Because, I did not plan, like I said, plan anything for this live stream. I just wanted to see you guys, say hi, go for a little bit until my camera dies, and see you guys on Friday as usual. Back to our normal schedule. So, not this week. I don't think we're going to have any new videos this week, because I don't think I can get it prepared. But starting next week, I would like to get back into a routine of giving you a video on Wednesday and Thursday and a live stream on Friday. So, we're going to try for that. Wednesdays, I think we're going to try to give you guys horror stories. Thursdays will either be a vlog or a review. And then Friday, somebody almost ran off the road trying to watch what I was doing. And then Fridays back to our live stream. If Sundays are good for some of you guys, I may just randomly pop up on Sundays and be like, hi do, how are you? And go on. And then you never know. You never know with me. I could be right in the middle of a live stream and go... You just never know with me. Anyway, guys. I'm glad to hear that you are doing well. It's such small little handwriting. I cannot see what the name of some of everybody is. And if I can't completely pronounce your name right, I probably won't pronounce it. It's not that I'm being rude, but I just don't want to be rude and pronounce your name wrong either. So, because I've done that before and got jumped in the middle of a live stream. Like, my name is not that, it's this. And I'm like, holy balls, I'm sorry. I didn't know, no offense. But anyway, guys, what is the weather like where you're at? Our weather's really weird. Like, it's... I know, Nia. Okay, Nia, right? I hope so. I've probably still screwed it up. Not to mention the trolls on the internet. Don't get me started on the trolls on the internet. I think I just had this. Yep, I can't talk. I need to kind of dial back the caffeine before I do a live stream. I need to dial it back a little bit because I am just too today. I'm just really hyped up. But I had this discussion with somebody earlier today. They were talking about worrying what people think and worry about haters and trolls and all sorts of stuff. And I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I spent 11 years in a relationship where all I did was worry. I worried about what they thought, what they felt about me, what they wanted from me. And I don't know, after 11 years, now that I'm out of it, I don't want people to be mad at me, but I don't want to focus on it. So if somebody's going to end up being a hater, then I'm sorry. I love you anyway. It's cloudy here too. It is cloudy, and I think it's trying to rain. So we may have to cut the live stream short just for the rain, because I don't want to go inside to do a live stream. I really want to get some fresh air. But it's very dreary. And the idea of Alabama snow is just sad and pathetic. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's sad and pathetic. On TikTok, I did a video where we're like, for 2 days, Alabama's going to get a blizzard. And I'm like, a blizzard? A blizzard? And everybody immediately ran to Walmart and got their milk and bread. I am still not understanding the logic to milk and bread. Because if your power goes out, milk and bread is completely useless. I'm thinking of stuff that I can eat. I mean, I can understand maybe with bread, you could do like peanut butter and jelly, I guess. But I mean, just the 2 things that are always empty at the store is milk and bread. Everything else is fine. So, I don't know. I have a different idea of what to get when we're going to have snow. And it seems to work when we do get snow. But anyway, we were supposed to have a blizzard. And I was super excited. I'm like, a blizzard? We're going to get snow. Oh, okay. Okay, everybody keeps changing their name, so if I ever act like I don't know who you are, it's probably because if you've changed your name, I haven't been on Twitter in a while, so I'm really bad. If somebody's changed their name, I probably missed it on Twitter, and then people will come up to my channel, they're like, hey, and I'm like, hi, and they're like, you don't remember me, do you? And I'm like, as soon as you say your old name, I'll remember you. So, I get sidetracked a lot, don't I? Sorry. But we were supposed to have a blizzard. I was super excited for the snow. It means I didn't have to go to work. And I got up in the morning and I was like, I was prepared for the blizzard. And we had frost. A heavy frost. I mean, it's thick. Like maybe a ½ inch of snow thickness frost. And I just stared. I was like, all you did, Alabama, is successfully piss me off this morning. It's cold. My car's frozen shut. I couldn't get my car door open. I was like, well, this sucks. But there was no snow. We never got snow where I live. And that made me sad. Now, all we seem to get right now is... I almost stopped making videos. I'm just going to be honest with you. I've struggled. And it's not because I don't want to make the videos. It's just life is so crazy. But I have noticed a lot of the old crew has stopped making videos. You can't even get a hold of them. Now, I did see the other day it was Zombie Prom Princess posted something on Instagram. And I was super excited because she was one of the original people that I was friends with when I started. Darkest or Meat Locker or Busy, however you know him, he was one of the ones that I originally started with. He was literally the 3rd person I ever talked to as a narrator. So it's really sad because... And I understand why a lot of people quit narrating. YouTube makes things kind of a struggle. And I don't know, like I talked to somebody this morning. I'm not really interested in the numbers. I like doing this. I love talking to you guys. And, oh, okay. I'm glad you stopped by, Aisha. Thank you so much. I always love when you stop by. And I'll see you next time. Or in another chat or another live stream. You never know with me. But it really is sad because so many people have quit. And I've gotten to the point now where I'm just like, I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to stick around. If I make it big, I make it big. If I don't, I don't. I love talking to you guys, so that is enough for me. But anyway, I'm starting to get kind of cold. There's a spider on my hand. Get off. Join someone else's live stream, not mine. But it is kind of cold out here. Not as cold as it's been. YouTube screws up. I hate to say it, Wendigo. YouTube screws up a lot of stuff. Like for example, my channel and subs have fluctuated from 5,500 to 5,000 to 4,500, back to 4,800, and I'm stuck at 4,874. And we've been stuck that way. And every time, like, I'll escalate, I got back up to 5,000. YouTube was like, oh, look, I think we should purge your channel. And then people will message me like, hey, I was unsubscribed. I don't know what happened. So I wonder a lot of times if people don't check who they're subscribed to, they just think that you stop narrating or just stop doing YouTube. But YouTube is so wonderful. We love YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. I'm being peppy on this one. Just gonna be a little pep. Nope. I wish YouTube would leave things alone. Let people try to make it. It's really unfair. Oh God, it's a struggle. I wish YouTube would just leave things alone. Let us try to grow. Because like for me, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there trying to buy subs and sub for sub and like for like and you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back type of attitude on YouTube. But YouTube really needs to leave it alone. Because in the end, if you buy your subs, they're fake and they're not going to watch. So let them hurt themselves. And the rest of us who are, trying to be successful and do what we can on our own, leave us alone. Because I would love to hit like Mr. Creepypasta status or God forbid corpse husband status. That would be amazing. But YouTube is like, no, sweetheart. I'll hold your sweet tea, boo. We're not going to let you go anywhere. So, and that's fine. It's just sad that YouTube likes to stifle people and then somebody can upload a fart for 5 seconds and they're suddenly a millionaire. Anyway, I'm falling back on my TikTok right now because TikTok seems to be a little bit more, for me, fun. And the reason why TikTok's fun is you have a minute. That's all you get, is a minute to get in that video what you want. And then they let you use any music you want. No copyright strikes. I love that. Get a hint, YouTube. Get a hint. But I better quit. YouTube will end up demonetizing my live stream just because I'm telling it to back off. Well, anyway, and I'm not the only one. There's a lot of YouTubers that are getting hit with this junk. And I almost imagine at some point TikTok will start becoming the new Evil's back. Good. I was wondering, it was really quiet. I was like, is he still gone? Or is he lurking? Did I make him mad? What is with all y'all nosy people? Yes, I'm live streaming. Would you like to join? My neighbors are really nosy and noisy. Oh, I love adulting. I love adulting, don't you? Oh, I hate it. It's one of the biggest things I don't want to do right now as adult. But I have weird circumstances of not wanting to adult. Man, you're loud. Loud people. It's Sunday. What are you all doing on the road? Go live stream. Love my sarcasm. I'm glad. A lot of times when I say something like, oh, I love adulting, they're like, you do? And I'm like, dude, I'm just going to be honest with you. I speak fluent sarcasm. I'm kind of a sarcastic jerk sometimes. You just kind of got to roll with it. Gosh, I don't know about you guys. Like I said, adulting with the pandemic and bills. Oh yes, I'm trying to file my income taxes. This is the first time in 8 years I filed income taxes by myself. And I filed my income taxes the other day, and they keep getting rejected, and I keep refiling them, and they keep getting rejected. And TurboTax is supposed to be fixing what's wrong. So I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. I'm going to call whose messages are getting deleted. Is somebody deleting messages? So I just keep seeing retraction. I don't know. I'm not deleting anybody's comments. So what's going on, y'all, in the chat? That's not me either. I don't think it's... Oh, okay. Somebody's retracting. Okay, they can delete their own messages. Okay. Last time we had a live stream, somebody come in and some messages started getting Retraction means delete from themselves. Okay. Well, sometimes though when I'm live streaming, when you guys when the moderators delete, it'll say retraction or deleted comment. And then that's when I find out who's deleting it. That's why I was asking. 'Cause sometimes on my end with my phone, it says just says deleted. So okay, that's fine. I just get worried because I didn't know if because I did set up some certain words to get your comments held back. So I was worried that maybe YouTube was just doing something else again. Anyway, we'll just go on and pretend like I didn't say anything. I don't know. I think my coffee's wearing off a little bit. I'm starting to kind of breathe a little bit, which means I'm going to get boring. So let's pep it up. What do you guys want to talk about? Because I don't know if I want to read a story today. Today was just get back in the swing of things and see how you guys are doing. I didn't actually think anybody would show up. The mods have the power to leave them. It does? Okay, like I said, the only reason why I said that is on my phone, it doesn't say who deleted them. It just says deleted. So for me, I get worried. I'd like to do a podcast. I originally, about 6 months ago, started a podcast on the channel, and it's just, okay. I haven't live streamed in so long, so I'm sorry, I'm reading everybody's comments now. Uh-oh. We're at 20% on the battery, guys, so we probably got another 30 minutes. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I like 6 months ago tried to get a podcast up. Is the sun trying to come out? Yay. I'm sorry, I like it when the sun comes out. It makes my mood better. But anyway, I started a podcast 6 months ago, and I just could not get that thing started. And first it started off with Darkest. He was supposed to be my other co-host, but he's busy. And then I tried another co-host that did not go well with the channel. I think I actually deleted the podcast because it was the first podcast with this new co-host of mine, and it did not fly well. People were leaving comments like he sucked, he was awful, his voice was annoying, how do you know this guy, because he does not sound like somebody that you would be friends with, does not sounds like somebody that you would actually talk to. I mean, there was a lot of negative comments, and we had like 1,000 likes and about 2,000 dislikes, and we only had maybe 500 views. I don't know what happened, but it went very bad, and I pulled that podcast because it was a good podcast. I liked what we talked about, but he was so annoying that everybody else was offended by him. And there was several comments where people were saying, like, I don't know, I may unsubscribe to your channel if that's the kind of people that's going to be on your channel. And that worried me so bad, so I just pulled the whole podcast, and I at that point cut it off and just have not uploaded anymore, which is sad because I have 5 of those podcasts with that same person stored in my computer, and I won't touch them with the 10-foot pole now. So, and yes, you're right, Evil, I did see your comment. It would actually be really interesting to start a podcast with you. I think it would be interesting, and have like a lot of people that I'm seeing in the chat that are narrators or YouTubers. It'd be nice to have you guys on as well. I would like to get a podcast rolling. I really would. It's just a horror podcast, just something with more of a structure than some of my live streams. My live streams don't have structure, but have a structure and just all talk about horror, video games, movies, narrations, just really something fun. And I'd like to do something different. I know, unfortunately, if me and Evil did start a podcast, he lives in a different state and I live in a different state. But I've always wanted to do a live podcast, and have like a fire going and just sit with you guys and really bring on, you know, like Being Scared does like horror stories or scary stories in the rain. I would love to have scary stories by the campfire and enjoy that with you guys. That's something I really would like to do. But unfortunately, having a co-host and doing that, we all live in separate states and it stinks. So that one can just be put on the back burner for as of right now. And try a different podcast. Just kind of get it rolling. But that's something that I've wanted to do. Like, I've got a million ideas, but it takes money, it takes time, and sometimes you just need a cohort to do it with. So, yep. I'm cold. I should have wore a jacket, but I was like, no, it feels warm out here. I'll just come stand out here like a weirdo and talk for an hour. I like that podcast too. I think they do a real good job. And it would probably help if I would sit and listen to some of other people's horror podcasts and get some ideas. But I also want to do my own idea. Yes, I have had people leaving comments with links. Do yourself a favor. Just delete them. Don't click on them. Don't address them. Just delete them. Because one, it could be a scammer, a hacker, or just somebody spamming your crap. I mean, that's something I've noticed. I've getting a lot of those. I've had people like leave comments on some of my older videos asking me if I wanted to date them and left me a link to find out their webpage or whatever. I've had a lot of weird stuff in the last 3 months. Yeah, don't just delete them. Don't worry about them. People on YouTube love to spam, and you'll get a lot of the like for like, sub for sub. Just leave it alone. It's just a joke. Just people desperately trying to make it big on YouTube, and that's not how you're gonna make it. But I would just leave it alone. I've also gotten several emails with people trying to tell me that I've made it big and that they've seen my channel and I'm so talented and they would like me to get in touch with them. And only for $1,000 they'll help me make it big. Yeah, I'm gonna fall for that one. But anyway, I was trying to think. I was gonna say something and I forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. But it is cold here and I'm looking, I don't know about you guys, I am not a winter person at all. I don't like winter. Well, winter has its perks. I mean, because you can wear thicker clothes and stuff like that. But I don't know. I'm not a winter person. I'm ready for the warmer weather. And something I'm going to announce, guys, I'm super excited about. In March, my family is taking a family trip to Florida for a week. And they're making me tag along. They're making me tag along. They're like pulling my leg and twisting my arm. I mean, I don't want to go to Florida. But anyway, we're having a family vacation. And we're going to the beach for 5 days. And you guys are tagging along with me. I will be live streaming. So you're going to have to bear with me because that's probably going to be even more chaotic trying to live stream with, 20 people running around going, what's that? What you doing? Can I be a part of it? So that's going to happen. But I'm going to take you guys along with me. And we'll have new scenery for at least 5 days. I wish it was more, but it's just 5 days. And we're going to have new scenery. And I'm going to get some, like, horror stories. And we will try to maybe sit one night as the sun is setting and the moon is rising. Do some horror stories on the beach. What do you guys think? I wish I could actually take you guys with me. Like, not just with a camera, but actually see you guys in person. Yes, my family actually does listen to me. Okay, this is a funny story. I've been live YouTubing now, I think 3 years. I think it's 3 years. Somewhere around there, 3 years. And when I first started, like I said, you guys all know the story. I started by accident because somebody started me in YouTubing. And then I just started getting a real big passion for it. I hid from everybody. Nobody knew that I was a YouTuber. I used to have to tell my kids, like, because they would tell everybody, like, they were the best plugs for my channel because they would tell everybody. They'd be in Walmart. My mom's a YouTuber, Lilies Nation. So I'd be like, no, we don't tell people. My mom knew, my kids knew, my ex knew because he started it. But nobody else knew. And then it kind of got leaked in my family. And they actually sit in Florida, so they're from Florida, and they watch my videos. That was the biggest scare of my life, is when my step-grandmother called and said, looked at my mom, or didn't look at my mom, but said her name, and was like, is Lily on YouTube? And then she was like, why? She's like, well, we just seen, and the first video they ever seen was Darkest Side used to go by Meat Locker. The first video is A Brave New World featuring At that time, Meat Locker, but it's Darkest Side. And me. And, of course, I was married at the time. And they thought that I had left my husband and was with Darkest Side. And they were like, oh my gosh, that was one of the best stories. They are amazing. And was so proud of me. And that was one of the pinnacle moments of my YouTube career, is when at that moment, part of my family had discovered my channel and was starting to listen to it. And they would sit together and listen to my narrations once a week. And loved it and was proud of me. And then some more of my family found out. My nieces know about it. They've tried to join some of my live streams. My sister knows about it now. The hardest part about people finding out about you being a YouTuber was not my family, but people that I live close to. People I go to church with, people I work with. That was kind of hard because they didn't take it very well. Family took it great. People you work with don't understand, like, okay, you're not 15 and you're on YouTube and TikTok? Why? So they kind of don't get the idea of why I would do it, because they don't understand that you meet people and you connect with people and you can make money from it as well. But it was really hard. The people that I went to church with, they were very judgy about it. They were like, oh my gosh, you're in front of, and see, at the time I had just started getting in front of the camera. That's probably how I got found out. If somebody was scrolling through and seeing my picture and went, and they got a hold of a link to my TikTok and my YouTube and started spreading it. And that was really hard, because some people were like super proud and leaving me messages like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that I know you. And then some people were very rude about it. Do I care about it now? No, because your perspective of what I'm doing doesn't really bother me. It's just sad that the people don't understand, because it's not like you're murdering anybody. You're just on YouTube talking to people, reading stories. My lawyer gets a tickle out of it. I was telling him, because I had to discuss with what's going on, what I do for part of a living. And he was like, this is interesting. This is interesting. Just do me a favor. Don't say that you're going to kill anybody on your live streams, because I don't want to, try to bail you out of anything. So, but that's kind of the thing. Yeah, my family knows about it. They are totally fine with it. They're super supportive and very proud of it. And that makes me feel good, because you never know how people are going to take it. They're going to be like, oh, I'm so excited for you. And then some people are like I've had people stop being friends with me because I'm on YouTube. I don't understand it. But anyway, it is what it is. Are you guys still there? Because I don't know if the internet ran out, or you guys have left, or you're super quiet. You're freaking me out. Because the chat was scrolling, and then it just stopped. And I was like, crap, what did I say? But yeah, like I said, okay, good. I'm starting to see people say here, okay. I never know, because like I said, I'm outside, and I'm kind of away from the internet. So I don't know if the internet will poop out on me or keep going. My phone died. It's sad when people don't support you on here. Why am I outside? Because this weekend's my mom's birthday. So I've got family in my house, and it sounds like a war zone. I'm not joking. We've got 4 little kids running around, 2 teenagers, and about 4 or 5 adults running around. And well, you're welcome to come play in my yard. That's totally fine with me. I would like it. But it's super psycho in my house. And if I was trying to live stream right now, everybody would be in the frame and talking to me. And you think I'm spazzy on my own? They will make me completely nuts. I won't be able to finish the live stream. I'll be like, bye, and click off of it. So that's why I'm not out inside. Plus, I just really wanted fresh air. It is a great setting for a movie, because right across the backyard, we have a wooden fence that if you wanted to put a projector on it, you could have movie night outside in the summer months. Thinking about doing it this summer, because the kids are super excited. They can invite their friends, and we can invite family over. So you're welcome to join. More the merrier, to be honest. It'd be probably more fun. But I'm outside because I just want fresh air, guys. It has been literally, 3 months of rain, maybe snow, and just bad. Just bad weather, bad. everywhere. So it was actually one of those days where it's like not 40 degrees or 30 degrees or 20 degrees. It's like 60 degrees, 65, 70 the last couple of days. And why do I need to buy a camcorder? Are you talking about like for like live streaming instead of my phone? Because I like my phone, thank you. Yeah, snow, rain, and dark clouds. And the sun, if the sun comes out, you're just like, there's sun. It made it. To make movies, yeah, that's true. I don't know why, but when somebody says camcorder and movies, make movies, my brain does not go in a good place. Oh, well, thank you. I would tell anybody, if you want to do narrations, it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. But I would say, if you start narrating, do what you want to do, narrate the stories you want to narrate, and have the style you want to have. Because when I started, it was almost like a formula. This is the stories you pick, this is how you do it, this is the music you pick, and this is the backgrounds you pick. And flash forward a year into my YouTubing career, I was miserable because I didn't want to follow everybody else's formula. I wanted to be me. I wanted me to show through, and it wasn't. And I think, to be honest with you, sometimes people didn't want to subscribe because it was like everybody else. So one day I took control of my channel from the other person that was supposedly helping me, and I took control of it. And this people started slowly. It wasn't as fast. I mean, I used to get a whole lot more subscribers following the formula that everybody else followed. But I just felt like my content was not real. It was just what everybody expected a horror narrator to do. And that's kind of sad. I shouldn't have to be a female Mr. Creepypasta. Shouldn't have to be a female corpse husband. I shouldn't have to be slutty when I read my horror stories. I should be able to do what I wanted to do. And I remember the moment I took back my channel from the person who was supposed to be helping me, I changed. And I feel better about my channel. I'm still finding my foothold on exactly what all I want to do, but I at least feel more comfortable in my skin and on my channel. Because to be honest, when I first started, if you would have said like, hey, in 3 years, you're going to be in front of the camera, doing live narrations or vlogging or live streaming in front of the camera, I would have looked at you and went, you're full of it. Because I would have never done that back then, because that was not the formula. As a horror narrator, you hide your face and pretend you're someone else. And I got tired of that. I got tired of hiding behind pictures and masks and just not being me. I don't know. I got tired of it. Has it hurt the channel? I think it's hurt the channel a little bit, being more free and following my own personal feelings, but I feel better about it. So I don't know. It's a win-win situation. If you follow the formula, you'll probably end up growing a whole lot faster, because I grew so much faster when I followed the formula. But now, I don't know. I enjoy myself better, and I enjoy being with you guys, and I enjoy being in front of the camera just a little bit. Okay. You never know. But if you want to start narrations, I'd say there's nothing stopping you. You don't have to be perfect when you start, because to be honest with you, if you ever notice, a lot of the people that are bigger, they didn't start off with big fancy equipment. They started off with their phone, recording, editing, and sending to YouTube. That's what they did. And now look at them. Some of them are like 10 million subscribers or more or less, somewhere in there. Some of them are in there that way. The only thing I say is just be you, have fun, and it is rewarding. You get to meet so many cool people. You get to read so many interesting stories. And it helped my writing. I think it helped my writing more, listening to other people talk and listening to their ideas flow. And then I started writing. I mean, I've got like 20 stories wrote down that I needed to narrate. Just narrate them. So, but anyway, like I said, if you want to be a narrator, nothing has to stop you. Yeah, I agree. I remember, I think when I first found out about horror narrations, I think it was Creeps McPasta. I listened to every one of his stories. I mean, I just sit there and binged them. And I just always remember thinking, man, this is so awesome. I wouldn't even know how to begin to start my channel. And I wish 10 years ago when I was younger, I wasn't married, I didn't have kids. I wish I would have started my channel 10 years ago, back when the big heavyweight started, because I think if I would have started back in the day when YouTube wasn't such a jerk and they started, I think my channel would already be where I want it to be, but I also might be a different person, and that's kind of sad as well. So it is what it is, and I'm happy. So that's kind of like my pep talk. If you want to start a channel, I say go for it. How do you load from your phone? Depends on how you do it. Like, for example, when I do like a vlog video, all I do is just record the video. If I feel like the video is set to where I don't have to edit anything, I just save the video, and then you go into YouTube. I think, God, I heard a kid screaming. It's not mine. Kind of scared me. I think it's the top of the screen, and wait, no, it's at the bottom of the screen now. You hit the little plus sign, and it is starting to rain. Great, hold on, let's move. Let's duck for cover, guys. It is raining. Not bad, but it's raining just enough to be annoying. But at the bottom of the screen is a little plus icon, and you click it, and I think it says live, upload, or something else. Hit upload, and then you just right from there, from your phone, do everything. If I'm not mistaken, Evil, if he's in the chat, he could probably help you a little bit more with it, because I'm not looking at my camera. Am I right? Okay, I'm right. That's good. I'm going to stand in front of this door because I don't want to go inside. I don't want to cut the live stream short. We can go for just a little bit longer. Yeah. Audio. Now, this is another thing. Like, if you don't have a system, because like right now, I don't have a system. All I have is a camera and a prayer. What you could do is, if you're wanting to do horror, go outside and turn your camera light on and turn the camera around to where it's facing like out, and read a story as you're like just walking, and then all you have to do is upload a video and not have to worry about like editing audio or any of that. That's some things that I've done to skip some processes, because I used to have a whole setup, and through circumstances I don't anymore. All I have is my camera, and that's the best I got right now. So well, there's a way. You can figure it out. And we're always here, like me, Evil, Wendigo. We Outrun. We're always around Twitter. I think most of us are on Twitter and Instagram, TikTok here. Just shoot us a message. We'll figure out how to help you out. Because, like I said, if you want to do it and you feel like you want to do it, I say give it a shot. If you don't like it, you don't have to keep doing it. If you love it, keep going with it. Because that's what keeps me going. You guys showing up, and we talk, and we you guys are very motivational. The way you show up, and you encourage. I don't think you guys know it, but you do. So it keeps me going. I'm trying to find duck and cover right now. Yeah, we can always help. We're always here to help. Because I remember when I first started, oh my gosh, it was scary. Because the only people I really knew when I started was the Dark Somnium. And back when I started, he only had like 500 subscribers. So I knew him back in the day. Nico Wonderdust, and it was me. And then another person, which we don't talk about. We call him Voldemort. And we just go on, we don't talk about Voldemort at all. And that's the first couple of people I met when I started. And they were so encouraging and so motivational to get me to want to start. And I kept, I think they really wanted me to start because they didn't know any other females, and I could read the lines for them. So I read the lines for them, and I got a passion and kept going. And then the next thing you know, I met Darkest Side, Meat Locker, Evil. There was a ton of them when I first started. But not every narrator was helpful. A lot of them that were, I don't know, a lot of them were not helpful. They were very discouraging. They were not supportive. If they felt that you were growing too fast, they would try to stifle it. There was some narrators in the beginning that are not narrators now, I'm glad they're not around anymore because they were pretty rough. But like I said, Dark Somnium, Nico, Meat Locker, Evil, those were really amazing narrators to kick off your career with, because they were so helpful and they were so supportive. And they, boy, you'd be in the like on Twitter and be like, hey guys, I need people to retweet my new video, show support, and they would be like instantly. I mean, I think some of them retweeted faster than I tweeted out things. I mean, it was, and that's what I think the community needs a little bit more of, is more people. Whoop, I about dropped the phone. We need a little bit more supportiveness, not such division in the community, because a lot of people, they're not very helpful. I reached out to a bigger, oh, we got 10% left on the battery, guys. I'm trying. Razzie, yes, CBG, they were nice. Those were people that started way after I started, like a year and a half after I started. Ooh, now the wind's picking up. Don't do that to me. No. They started about a year and a half after I did, but they were wonderful friends. I miss Razzie. I miss CBG. I miss them. She started to come back not a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, but something must have happened again. Originally, CBG, I think, left because there was another narrator that stalks around and is very rude to people, and she kind of ran off CBG, and I wish she would come back. I do miss her. I do miss Razzie. There's several other ones that they started after me, but they were awesome. I miss them. I guess I was referring to people that started before me, like the older ones that have been narrating a little longer. I'm trying to think. There's one older narrator. I wouldn't ask him for help. He's pretty rude about things. And I'm not talking about Mr. Creepypasta or any of them, because I've got to talk to Mr. Creepypasta. There's several that are really awesome, but there's several. Yeah, she came back for a short time and disappeared again. We do not know what happened to Razzie. I don't know what happened to her. She just up and disappeared one day, and nobody knew. CBG, she disappeared, up and disappeared. Nobody knew. She just up and disappeared, but came back long enough to talk about, I think she said her ex passed away. I think that's what she said. And that's what, she was going through a tough time. So I think that's what happened to her, but I'm still not sure. I mean, she came back, and I think she did 2 live streams and maybe 1 new video, and then disappeared again. So I don't know what happened. It might have been just too much with YouTube. YouTube can be pretty rough on you. I'm trying to think. But there was a lot of narrators that started after me, and they're amazing, but they're gone now. She just quit that. Is she doing anything else? Is Razzie doing something else, or just quit YouTube in general? Because I think Zombie Prom Princess for a while went from narrations to ASMR, and then she disappeared again. So I don't know. Or she changed her channel name and I just lost touch with her. I don't know. But there was so many at one time. They were really, really great at what they did. Just I don't know, lost motivation, time, life. Just a lot of things happened. And okay, so she's doing something else. Okay. Well, I hope she's doing great, because I don't know. There's so many that I miss. I miss seeing. I hope he does restart his channel, because Zombie Prom Princess, you may not remember, because she was a narrator before I started, and I got to meet her through Meat Locker, Darkaside. So I think because of Meat Locker, Darkaside, I wish he quit changing his name, because it's hard to address him, because some people know him as Busy, some people know him as Darkaside, some people know him as Meat Locker, and I gotta like go through 5 different names, so I hope you know what I'm talking about. He messaged me, I think it was the first week my Twitter was up, and messaged me. I mean, he's like slid into my DMs, and he was like, oh my gosh, I just found your channel, and I want you to join my collaboration, and is it okay if I add you to a private chat on Twitter? And I was like, yeah. And in the private chat, I met like, let's see, A couple I don't even want to mention that I met, but it was like Devon 7, Zombie Prom Princess, Simonic, Sam, Mother Creepypasta, Siren, just like a lot of the pinks. Okay, I missed. You'll have to message me later, Evil, of what happened to Pink Spooky, because I was wondering about that too. She left. That's another one that left. And I was wondering because I met her in the beginning. Bye. I'm missing things by not looking at the camera enough. I'm sorry. But there were so many good ones that just stopped, and I can understand leaving the community without leaving a big melodrama, because I don't know, it's hard. If you're wanting to leave the community, you, oh yes, call me, and, okay, and yeah, let me know, because I'm curious about some things, because, I don't know, the people just up and leave, and if you're friends with them, and you don't get to say goodbye. I mean, I know we don't actually personally know each other, but we've talked, all of us talk so much that when one of us leaves, it does leave kind of a empty spots. It's like, hey, I'm friends with you and you left. What happened? But guys, I think I'm fixing to cut this short because my camera has like 10% battery and I don't want it just to stop and we just lose what's going on. Plus, it's starting to rain. And everywhere I go, it's raining. So it's like, it's cold and it's wet. My foot, it is cold. So, but I just want to test out this live stream. I just want to say hi to you guys because I have not talked to you guys in so long and I missed you. I'm cold. I need to charge my phone. It's raining. I'm getting wet. And not in a good way. Bah! Quit raining. Bah! Boo! My foot. I love it when you guys can quote things I've said in past live streams. And yeah, I'm fixing to get off here and go have fun with my family because they're all in there. Like I see people come to the window door like, what? Family get together and you're out there live streaming? How selfish of you not to get in here and live stream with us. But I love it when you guys can quote things I've said on live streams and videos and TikToks. As Evil was just quoting, method is on TikTok. So if you guys can, even if you don't want to actually make your own TikToks, there's a lot of us narrators that are on TikTok. So I suggest to slide on over to TikTok, hit that follow button, show us some support because you can, within time, get paid on TikTok. It'd be funny if I make it bigger on TikTok than I do on YouTube. Method. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this short. And I will see you guys, fingers crossed, this coming Friday at our normal 7 to 8 slot on Friday. So hit the little bell button. And I will see you Friday. And I'll let you guys know what schedules we were going to have for new videos. And maybe we'll have some live readings. So, it is cold, my foot. We're getting out of here.